least since 2008, 2006. And I thank you for your hospitality, the Centro de Capitanes. Thank you very much for letting us having this little talk today. Thank you, all the pilots, for making it possible that I'm here today to talk to you all. The hospitality has been great, but I need some suggestion to find a vegetarian restaurant because I'm full of steaks, which were very good. So as Paco said, I am the president of the International Maritime Pilot Association, and I also lead the Canadian Marine Pilots Association back in my country. But above all that, I am an active licensed maritime pilot for 30 years now. I was licensed in 1996. On the Rio San Lorenzo, I think you call it here. But it is from both of these vantage points, boardrooms and bridge of ships, that I will discuss with you today two essential points. First, what the highest performance systems of pilotage looks like. What is it to be a high-performing pilotage system? And the second point is why deregulation and competition will not get Argentina or any other country there to have a high-performing system, pilotage system. And in fact, how it would make things worse. So when I wrote my speech, I was not aware that the government would issue last Friday a draft of a decree on pilotage. So when I said it was going to get worse, I didn't know that, but now I am sure it will get worse. I was very surprised to see from the decree that there's proposition to deregulate even more the licensing process and who can get licensed as a pilot. And all this is in contravention, directly in contravention of Annex 1, Section 6 and 7 of the Resolution A960 of IMO. If you have some time, go to read. They have a version in Spanish. Go to read Annex 1, Section 6 and 7, and you will see in there that what they are proposing is totally against international guidelines about certification and licensing. The other thing that I was very surprised about, and it touches me closely because I've been working for the safety of pilots half of my life. For the last 25 years and more, I've been working for the safety of pilots. When you deregulate or you try to open market to people that are not qualified or duly trained or inexperienced to get pilots on board on any kind of boats, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody might get killed here. It's a serious business to get on board a ship at sea. So to do things like this, to me, it's almost criminal. So people have to think about that very seriously before somebody from your ranks get hurt badly. So, what is well-regulated pilotage? A well-regulated pilotage seeks to maximize public benefit in terms of both safety and the efficiency of trade. That's all there is. This is achieved through adequate, comprehensive legislation, and structure. Well-regulated systems are clear about the role of pilotage. There's no ambiguity. It is a public service, not a commercial one. Pilotage is not a business. In fact, it is significantly different from other professional services which are normally provided through a private contract with a customer to promote, in one way or another, private interests of both. Pilotage is safety navigation regulation. And a pilot's primary responsibility is to protect the interest of the government that regulates pilotage. You have to see it this way. To protect the government that regulates pilotage, and by extension, it protects the public of your country. It protects the environment of your country. That's why it's important that a government properly regulate the service. So in this sense, the main customer of the pilot's services is not the ship. It's not the ship owner. It's not the agent. It's the public. It's the people of Argentina. It's the people of Canada. It's the people of Francia. There are three defining characteristics of a well-regulated pilotage. The first one is governance. Pilots are trained, certified, and operating with practices that follows IMO Resolution A960. Pilotage providers are held to account for this. Second characteristics, independence. Well-regulated systems empower pilots to work free from commercial pressure, so they can always act in the public interest. Maximize the capacity of the waterway, maximize port productivity, minimize the risks of delays or blockages, while at the same time maximizing safety by being free not to take undue risks. The third characteristic is continuous improvement. Pilotage is capital intensive, everybody knows that. And the best performing operations around the world need to adopt the latest training and simulation environments, as well as the new techniques and technologies to enable more efficient use of waterways and port infrastructure, and to accommodate larger ships. So by doing so, what are you doing? Maximizing trade, maximizing safety, maximizing larger ships. You are helping Argentina's trade tremendously. Those are the conditions under which a system of pilotage can truly perform. So now, what does a high-performing system look like? According to a 2022 study commissioned by IMPA, a well-performing system of pilotage reduces navigational risk by a factor of 528 compared to not taking a pilot or having substandard pilots, badly licensed pilots. It should mean that at least 99.95% of port calls occur without incident. And it creates economic value. A thorough cost-benefit review conducted in Canada in 2018 and updated recently in 2023 found that for every dollar spent on pilotage, at least $60 in benefits